Alright viewers, potentially this could be a first for the channel. What you're looking at here just dropped today, just arrived on the doorstep direct from Eduard. This is their 1/48 scale P-51B to commemorate Operation Overlord from June-July 1944 for the D-Day landings. This is a first brand new tool kit from Eduard and just arrived in New Zealand today on my doorstep, and this thing just absolutely oozes perfection in every way. I was following their production engineering. They did a couple of videos and photos during the process of actually making the molds for this kit, and I tell you, that is an incredible process of using acid etching for the molds, or at least for the masters. Absolutely incredible stuff. So this isn't going to be a full review. This is just straight out the box, first impression look, what's in the box, what the molding looks like, and a couple of extra bits that I ordered for this kit. So straight off the bat, you cannot go wrong with that box art. It is just absolutely stunning. That's probably the best artwork I've seen from Eduard yet. It totally incredible, blows everything else out of the water as far as I'm concerned. Now, I'm not an expert on P-51s. I know very little about them, and they're just a cool World War II era fighter. But yeah, I mean, just look at that. That is just incredible. So just a quick whistle-stop tour around the box. You get a plethora of different markings, both US Air Force, and there's even a Royal Air Force one there, which is pretty cool. They do have the different canopies, which I believe the bubble type is the Malcolm hood. But there's not a single scheme there you don't look at and just go, that is just seriously cool stuff. So sort of generic box art around the kit. Sorry, this is just straight off the bat, so I'm filming this ad hoc. Just a bit of details about the kit. There we go. A bit about Operation Overlord with the 8th Air Force, 9th Air Force, and the Royal Air Force. A bit more blurb around the box. Pretty standard stuff from Eduard. Now this kit does. This is their dual kit, limited edition. They have released a Royal class, and there is going to be a single edition of this kit. Both the Royal class kit and the limited edition dual kit were on pre-order, hence why I got this so fairly quickly. It's not due for general release until sometime this month, actually. So this is just a quick look. Can't even get the box open. Cut.
A few moments later.
Okay, so straight off the bat, we've got 1, 2, 3 bags of plastic parts, 2 bags, which I guess are going to be the clear parts. You can just see them in there. That's all the clear parts. And just a quick look through the bags, if I can get it in the light there. Look at that molding. That is as crisp as they come. Sorry for the glare on the bag. I don't intend to take any parts out of the bags at the moment. Probably not until the time I'm ready to build this thing, actually. Got the riveting underneath. These are all the wing parts. Got the flaps there with the, you can just see there the structure. That is just incredible. That is so fine. It's just absolutely stunning. Got the fuselage halves. Again, the moulding is just extremely crisp. You see the raised areas there for the fillet fairings on above the wing. Shape-wise, well, looks like a P-51. Looks like a P-51B. You know, I'm not a stickler for getting out the ruler and measuring against drawings, etc. It is what it is. And if Eduard have anything to do with it, which they do, they've moulded this kit, I'd say they've probably got it right. In this day and age, I can't afford not to, especially with CAD design and 3D printing, etc. But that is just absolutely stunning. So we've basically got the 2 fuselages and the 2 wing sets in there. As I say, this is the dual kit. All the other gubbins there for the landing gear bays and wing structures, etc. This is one of the things that Eduard did differently on the P-51B compared to the D version, which I believe they've moulded the gear bay in one piece, or at least the roof of it. Anyone who's built the P-51D version, please feel free to chime in and correct me, but I believe this is one of the modifications that they did during the initial pre-production process, was that they changed a few things, one of them being the gear bay. So there's a lot of good stuff there. That looks like the cockpit floor, the fuel tank there, a bunch of gubbins there. You got the wheels and tires on those sprues as well, which I'm going to explain something in a moment. Tanks, weapons, rockets. Obviously they got the paper type and the metal tanks, rockets, and all the fins and everything to go on it. This really is a trick-tack kit. Different styles of props. If I can just capture it here. Look at how sharp that prop blade is. You cut your finger on that. That is precision. To get so fine, that is just absolutely beautiful. I really am absolutely bowled over by this kit. It's the first one that I've ever pre-ordered as a brand new tool. Yes, the expectations were going to be high. You know, Eduard sets the bench pretty high on their kits and their detailing parts. So to see this in the flesh now as it is, it's absolutely incredible. There's your third lot of plastic. Get the traditional photo etch, obviously 2 sets, mainly for the instrument panels and the seat harnesses, and a few grills and bits and pieces. No doubt they're going to issue more sets for everything else. There has been a correction, I believe, to the decal sheet, which I think that's what this is. We also have die cut mask set, pretty much standard with all Profi packs and dual kits in the Eduard range. So that's going to be very handy because there's a lot of glass on the P-51B. And finally, the decal sheet. Mine came a little bit curled up, but you know, a while sitting in the bottom here with the instruction manual sitting on top will flatten out nicely. But there's no damage, there's no creasing or anything. But yeah, there's been a lot of issues with Eduard decals since they changed over to the new format. But I'm sure these are going to be fine. I've seen a couple of methods of how to remove that film that everyone's been complaining about. There are methods, and there are reliable methods too. So I'm going to try that. But I mean, the decals look perfectly fine. Good colour, register, etc. All the other terms and blurb. So some really cool markings in here. Traditional Eduard instructions, you know, they're pretty reliable. You know, standard line drawing type stuff. Tells you where to remove material, put all your photo etch, etc., etc. And right at the back we have our marking schemes, which are just absolutely stunning. In fact, I'm going to go through each and every one here just to show you the length, you know, the trouble that Eduard have gone to produce this. You get the usual blurb at the top with each marking scheme, and the quality of their instruction manuals is second to none. It really is. Some beautiful markings of natural metal finishes, as well as olive drabs. They've all got the D-Day invasion stripes, because that's what the Operation Overlord was all about. They all had the D-Day marking invasion stripes. So yeah, it's a nice combination of natural metal and the olive drab schemes. I particularly like this one. That one is cool. It's very much a sort of P-47 type marking scheme, you know, with the half and half. I do like that. That's probably one of the ones I'm going to build. So you can see that the difference is quite noticeable between the different canopies. So you see that you've got the squared off traditional canopy for the P-51B, and then we've got the I believe it's called the Malcolm hood. Again, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on any of this. You know, this is an open format. I don't, you know, comments, criticisms welcome as long as it's constructive. So, but just absolutely stunning. I do like this one too. I like the variation where they've painted over the invasion stripes at the top there. That's very, very cool. There's our RAF scheme. That's a very cool one. God, if only I could do all of these. And right at the back, got the traditional generic stenciling to apply. There's actually quite a lot on this. You know, for a World War II fighter, there is a lot of stencils to apply on here. And they give you a bit of a page at the back to make any notes you want to do. So that's an opening of the Operation Overlord P-51B by Eduard in 48 scale. Now I did show you the wheels in the kit there. They are on the sprues, but I went ahead and I bought the Brazin. I believe these are 3D. Not sure if they're cast or 3D printed. But I like the look of the diamond tread on the Mustangs as opposed to the circumferential tread. So yeah, I picked up these. They weren't too much, you know, a couple of dollars on top of the order. So I picked up 2 sets. So that'll be a nice little addition to that. So signing off now. So I hope you liked that whistle stop tour around Eduard's P-51B, brand new tool, just about to hit the market. So I got this on pre-order, so I got it kind of early. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Criticisms, comments, likes, subscribe, thumbs up, all good. Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and see you on the next one. Zone 5 out. Bye.